Hello and welcome again. Today's my birthday. Happy birthday to me. So, fortunately on my birthday, I had class all day from 9:45 until 10 tonight. And I'm here waiting for my last class to start. I'm here a little early because I had an hour break. And you can see I'm in one of the drawing rooms here. Those are all the tables back there at the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities, where hopefully eventually I'll get my degree. But this is my 5th year, and who knows now. But while I'm here and I had some time, I thought I'd do another book review. The book I just finished a few days ago was The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury. This is a great piece of American literature. This is a sci-fi classic. It's kind of funny opening the book though and seeing, it starts in 1999 and they're going to Mars. Kind of wish NASA would have gotten on the ball on that. But this book parallels a lot of things in American history. The Martians are kind of parallel to the Native Americans here in America, and similar things happen when the humans end up going to Mars. And the Martians are there, and similar things end up happening to them. And there's a lot of really beautiful parts in the book, though. One of the things that I thought was really cool, there was a part in the book where, after the humans had started coming to Mars and colonizing Mars, there was one guy who got in his truck and he was heading out to a party, just going down the highway on Mars, going all the way. And so he stops and he decides he's going to have, lunch or dinner, I don't remember. But so he's sitting down there, and then he sees like this giant mechanical insect coming towards him down the highway, and on top of the insect is this Martian. The Martian sees him and he sees the Martian, and so the Martian gets off and they both say hello, and they finally understand each other, and then the human offers him of some coffee out of his thermos, and the Martian goes to grab it and his hand goes right through the coffee mug, and it turns out that the Martian is from the past and the human is in the present, or maybe it's the other way around. They don't really tell you, and that's kind of part of the mystery. And one person sees one thing from one perspective, and then the other person sees something from the other perspective. And I thought it was cool how these 2 points in time end up crossing in this one instance. I thought that was really interesting. The way the book ends, I thought was really cool. And another cool thing about this book is it kind of picks up after Fahrenheit 451. If anyone's read that, about the big censorship battle, having firemen come and burn books and stuff like that. This kind of picks up after that, and it's still kind of the same America. They have big censorship. There's one part in the book where this guy recreates the House of Usher. I thought that was really cool. There were a lot of things I had forgotten about this book when I was a kid, and it was great to reread it again. And it's always great to reread a book later on in your life with different eyes, and you see different things in the book. And I mean, a lot of the social issues and the issues about race that were in this book really kind of came to the forefront this time. Whereas when I was a kid, it was all just thinking about Mars and this and that, but the ideas of race are really pretty prevalent in this book too. I mean, there's one part where all of the African American people, get in their own rocket and take off to Mars, and it was written in the early 50s. So African Americans here in the U.S. and the South weren't treated with the most respect. So you can understand why they'd all want to get on a rocket and take off and go start their own colony, but. That's part of it's outdated too. They use some racial slurs and stuff like that just don't happen anymore. And in the book they're just commonplace because it's probably how people talked in the South in the freaking early 50s. But this book is still pretty relevant to today's time, so I would definitely check out this book. Go ahead and pick it up. It's really short. It's less than 200 pages. Took me just a couple days to read. And I finished it a few days ago, but just had time now to do a book review on it. So go pick it up. You'll love it. This is the book I'm currently reading. It's called Parallel Worlds by Michio Kaku. He's another physicist. and I'm getting more into theoretical physics. I've read other books by Michio Kaku. The last one I read was Visions, and that was written before the turn of the century, and it was supposed to be about what's going to happen here, the new developments here in the 21st century. That one was pretty good, but so far that I'm about 50 pages into this already, and this book is just great. I don't know if I like it as well as The Elegant Universe, but I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not going to say anything about this book. So we'll talk about that book next week or the week after, depending on whenever I get it done. So that's the book review for this week. Go out and buy, any book by Ray Bradbury. Just go buy any of his books. They're all good. Some are better than others, and I definitely recommend, if you've never read any of his stuff before, I'd recommend the Martian Chronicles or Fahrenheit 451. They're the most famous, the most popular, but, they're also some of the best. And I'd read, if you're going to read the Martian Chronicles, go read Fahrenheit 451 first. They don't have a lot to do with each other, but, it's kind of a sequel, not really, but it picks up on different things. And, if you don't read Fahrenheit 451, the part about the House of Usher just won't be as good. Definitely. So, have a great day and go read.